Okay, welcome to the webinar, Maximize HR Efficiency with Signature. I'm Shruti. I'll be the host for this webinar. So let's start with the webinar. Okay, so introducing Signature, award-winning signing solution that securely authenticates signer and offers a range of signature types and protects signed document from tampering. So basically, it is a signing solution which helps you sign documents online using various types of signature like electronic, digital, or biometric. It also offers you with blockchain security so that the documents you sign are protected and secured. A very feature-rich solution and a very easy to use. Okay, so now talking about the challenges in the HR paperwork, because this webinar is all about HR, let's talk about some challenges which we face in the human resource department. So one is a lot of paperwork, cumbersome paperwork and delays in processes. So every time you want to sign a document, you just have to print the document, then you have to sign it, then you have to scan the document, then you have to send it to the candidate, then he will sign. So a long process, and this makes a lot of delay in process. So let's say we are appointing a candidate and that takes like maybe 2 days, 3 days and all of these process to happen. Next is time consuming communication to employees. So let's say there's an internal news or there's an internal communication which has to be sent to all the employees in some organization. So HR going to every department, or HR talking to every department about the communication takes a lot of time, to communicate internally all these things. Then it is very difficult for the human resource department to store and manage this document. So every employee who comes in or drops in will have n number of documents. He'll have his offer letter signed, he'll have his other few proofs, validation proofs signed, everything, all the documents, his own file. So all those documents takes a lot of place to store, and then again there is a responsibility on the HR to manage these documents. Next thing we talk about is manual processes. So manual processes will of course increase the cost and time for a large company strength. So when talking about a large organization who has like, let's say 5 lakhs, 1 lakh employees, it is very difficult for them to manage these processes manually. And it takes a lot of time for the HR managers. Plus we need more workforce to manage this people into the organization. Plus there's an increase in cost, obviously. Okay, so how we are maximizing HR efficiency with signature. Signature comes into picture wherever the HR processes come. So like let's say recruitment, the acknowledgements, in internal acknowledgements between departments, between the different functions of a company. Then the onboarding process where you send, welcome letter, you send offer letter to the candidate. The performance management and performance communication process where you send your appraisal letters, where you sign appraisal letters. Payroll documentation, of course, where you need to sign the pay slips and the increment letters, etc. Benefits administration, agreements, contracts, and NDAs, which HR continuously signs with other companies, with the vendors and other consultants, business consultants. Tax documents, which are signed internally and also externally, and enrollment forms. This can be related to a specific activity for a specific function or something like that. So, talking about document signing or online document signing or with e-signatures, signature come into pictures with all these situations here. So let's talk about employee offer letter. This is the first use case in the HR we're talking about. So when talking about physically signing offer letter, let's see what the process is. Okay, so what happens is HR manager sends the offer letter to the candidate on his email ID. So now the candidate gets the offer letter. What the candidate does is he checks all the terms and conditions in the offer letter, all the contract and everything. Now he comes to the office, he signs the document, he signs the offer letter, he hands it over the offer letter to the HR, and now the HR signed offer letter, the HR will store. So this is how a physical or a manual process of signing a offer letter happens. When talking about signature, let's say how we do it. So we're sending offer letter on signature. So I'm sending offer letter. Let's say I'm the HR person. I'm sending an offer letter to the candidate. I'll send it through signature. He receives the email in his email account with the signing invitation, and he signs the offer letter. That's it. So I easily just get the offer letter on my mail ID. Plus also I have the same offer letter stored on my signature account also. So simply in just 4 steps, no need to come down to the office, come down to the office, to sign the offer letter, then store the offer letter, preserve it, and anything. No, not required. So in the signature way, you just do it everything online and very fast. We'll just see how practically this thing happens over. With signature, we have one biggest advantage of a letter which we use internally also. So that is signing the offer letter using Aadhaar number. So basically, when I am sending a offer letter to one of the candidate and I ask him to sign the offer letter using his Aadhaar sign. So a very good use case which can be used in India, and which simplifies everything, plus a higher authenticity and security when it comes to signing of a letter from a candidate. So we'll just see how this use case runs though. Okay, so I've already logged into my signature account, and this is how the dashboard looks. I hope everyone is known to the dashboard and everything. So let me just choose a file here, which is an offer letter. So I will be sending offer letter to Yogesh sir, and let me just upload this offer letter. Okay, so I just select the document category, which is the employee onboarding, and I ask him to please sign the offer letter. I'll select Yogesh sir as a signer here. Save and next. So now, because we were talking about Aadhaar sign, let's do a Aadhaar sign signing and see how that works. So I'm sending an offer letter to Yogesh sir. I'm sending an offer letter to Yogesh sir, and I'll ask him to sign the offer letter using the Aadhaar sign. So this is the offer letter here. So I'll put a placeholder here for this Aadhaar sign. I'll save and next. Okay, one more thing here, what we can do is, if I want, one of my senior managers who's into the HR department, and I want him to keep aware about, I want him to be a witness to all this process, signing process. So I can just select him as an observer here, and he will come to know about everything. So I'll just select observer here, and I will save and next. Selected Aadhaar e-sign. Placeholder that Yogesh sir has to sign this offer letter here, and I will save and next. That's it. So I'll just finish. Fine. So yes, the offer letter is already on the way to Yogesh, and let me just log out from my account so that we log in from Yogesh's account, and he will be able to sign the offer letter using Aadhaar e-sign. So let me just log out. So the OTP is received on his mobile number and his email ID also. Fine. So we log in from Yogesh sir's account. Okay, just a minute. One. Now 15, this one is the password. 165268. Yeah. So, yes, Yogesh has got a notification here awaiting my sign. So that's the topmost document is going to be the offer letter, which I've already sent him. This is the offer letter here, which says employee onboarding as a type. And now he has to sign it using Aadhaar sign. So he clicks the sign button here, and he gives the he says I understand, so that he gives permission to access his Aadhaar details. So continue to sign. Okay. So now here he has to sign using the Aadhaar e-sign. So let's see how that is done. He allows signature to authenticate his identity using Aadhaar authentication system. Okay. That this goes to NSDL. Now he has to enter his Aadhaar number here. OTP is received on his registered mobile number. So once he enters that OTP, the document will be signed successfully. We say verify OTP. Success. So OTP is verified here, and the document is also successfully signed using a Aadhaar. So very secure and very highly secure way of signing documents here. We internally also use Aadhaar e-sign for signing offer letters. So a very good use case for HR department to sign the offer letters using Aadhaar sign. So once I continue, let's see how the document itself looks here. So once I download the document, this is the offer letter. This is how the offer letter looks here. So Aadhaar e-sign by Yogesh Lokhande at Signet Infotech. This is the date, the time, and Aadhaar e-sign powered by Signature. So a very useful use case for all the HR departments and HR people there to sign all the offer letters using Aadhaar e-sign. So let's move next to our next use case. So when talking about individual documents or onboarding documents can be anything. So let's say this is basically the onboarding documents type, which is the basic detail form or emergency contact form or handbook or anything. So you know how that is done typically in organization is that they give the physical form, the employee fills the form, then he signs it, then that is scanned, and then that is stored as evidence. So that is how it works normally in an organization. But what we do in a signature way is we send the onboarding documents on signature. A simple email is received on email ID with a signing notification. He signs the document with e-sign, and the documents are received as a soft copy on email to the HR manager. So these documents can be anything. This documents can be a welcome letter. With this document can be the HR policy. This document can be the vision letter of the company, or any onboarding documents which probably a HR sends to any individual. So moving to the third use case with the individual document itself. So manual process where HR sends a contract to a vendor. So where a HR manager has some vendor contract or a NDA which she has to get signed from a vendor who is located externally, not in the company. So what she does is she prints the vendor contract, then she physically signs the vendor contract. So maybe she signs it, then another colleague of hers signs it, then somebody from the senior management signs the contract. Now after all this signing happens, she scans the vendor contract, then she will email the vendor contract to the vendor. Now what vendor will do is he'll again download it, he will print it, he will sign it, he will scan the vendor contract, and then again he will email it to the HR. So very cumbersome, long and time consuming process where a lot of documentation is involved, and takes a lot of time to communicate to each other from the organization to the vendor. In signature way, what we do is So the HR manager sends vendor contract on signature, signs, the vendor will sign it, the contract using electronic, digital or biometric signature. So precisely when signing a vendor contract, we can use digital signatures also, where we can use the hardware tokens or the software tokens to sign the particular contract or with the vendor. And then the HR simply receives the contract soft copy on email and signature account. So boom, very easy, and just in 3 steps we're done that the document is signed. So just bypassing all these 8 steps here in signature, you can sign the vendor contracts using just 3 steps. Moving on to the next use case we have for the HR is bulk sending. So what is bulk sending? So let's say around 20 employees in a company joined on a single day. So now the HR has a lot of work to do with this. So she has to give everything to all the 20 employees one by one. So she has to give welcome letter, she has to give a policy letter, she has to give something like the same documents, but she'll have to give differently to each person. So becomes very tedious and time consuming for the HR. So let's say how it is done physically. So she prints the NDA for all 9 signers. Let's say we consider an NDA here, and she prints an NDA for all 9 signers. Now she will sign the NDA for each signer respectively one by one. Now she'll scan the NDA for each signer. She will email the NDA to each signer. Now the signers will print the NDA particularly respectively. They will sign the NDA respectively. They will scan the NDA and they will email back the NDA to HR. So because I have mentioned only like 9 people here, let's say 20 people are joining on the same day, becomes very tedious and very time consuming for the HR. So let's see how we do it on signature. The signature way. So upload a NDA on signature, upload the contact list of signers. So let's say 20 people have joined. Okay, 20 people, put them in the Excel format, the 20 people with their name, email ID, and phone number. Upload the bulk list of signer and just upload the document, upload the bulk list and send it to them. That's it. So all the 20 signers will receive the NDA. All of them can sign the NDA and send it back to the HR. So no time consuming here to do the same process particularly for every person who is joined in. So just upload one document and just upload the 20 signers, 30, 50, whatever n number of signers who have joined on the same day, and just send it to them. So simple and very easy. So just let's just check a use case on this, like how it works practically. So let me come back to our signature screen. So I'll just log out from Yogesh's account and let me just log into my account. Okay, so we were talking about the bulk signing use case when 10, 20, 50 number of employees join on the same date. So let's say I want to send them all these people a welcome letter, let's say, or a HR policy for that matter. So I'm sending them the HR policy, let's say. So I just upload the HR policy here, and I want every one of them to be aware about the HR policy, and I want them to understand and sign it as acknowledgement. So this is the HR policy. I'll select this as employee onboarding document. This is HR policy. Please review the same and sign it as acknowledgement. So now I bulk signers, as I said, so 10 people have joined on the same day. So now what do I do is I just import bulk signers from here. So I say choose file. You can download a sample and you can just put in the contacts here because I have a ready file. So I'll just import this file. So this is the bulk import sample where I have 10 contacts. and I just put upload. I can just show you the bulk import sample, how it looks. So this is how the bulk import sample looks. So I just have name, email, I have country code and mobile number here. So this is already imported. Now I want to keep somebody as an observer also. Okay, this 20 people have signed the document. So I just keep Yogesh as the observer here. Now I do save and next. I select the e-signature. You can also select Aadhaar e-sign, or for that matter, any type of signature you want your employees to sign with. If you want e-signature, you want to sign using eyes, you want to sign using fingerprint or face or national ID like Aadhaar in India. So I'll just select save and next. This is the HR policy. So with 31 pages here. So let's go to the last page here. And I want everyone, all employees who have joined, to sign the document here. So I put a placeholder for all the signers here. So particularly each person or each signer who has joined in will receive this document and this placeholder. So they'll have to sign, each one of them respectively has to sign the document here. So I do save and next. If I want to also keep a due date for this document, that please read the HR policy and you have to sign before 22nd of this month, and I want them to have a reminder before 2 days of signing. So I can just do that advanced detail and finish. So very easy, as a HR use case, very easy to send the same document. So yes, I can see, and I can see all the signers. So 10 signers, I can see 10 documents here. So I'll be able to see particularly activity on each of the document. So who has signed it out of 10 signers, who has signed it, who has not signed it, I can see the activity here. So very useful when in large organizations where you want to send the same document to, let's say, 50, 100,000 signers at the same time. So very useful when people are joining in on the same day, or you want to send some notice, you want to send about some festival, you want to send about some function, or for that matter, any notice which you want to communicate internally can be done using the bulk signing. Coming back to our PPT, so we talked about bulk signing already. The next use case we have for the HR is template signing. So template signing is where you have, let's say, you create a template. So let's say there's an NDA or a contract which I every time sign with my business consultants. So I have one, let's say, a business consultant 1 and 2 and 3. So these are 3 my business consultants. So what I'll do is I'll print the NDA for each of the consultant. I'll sign the NDA. I'll get it signed from my senior management. I'll email the NDA to that consultant. Then that consultant will, what she will do is she will just print it, she will sign it, she will scan it, and then she'll send it back to me. So this process is going to be repeated for every one of the consultants. So because I have mentioned here 3, a company might have 10 consultants, or for that matter 20, 50, 100. So any number of consultants you have here. So why repeat this process for every consultant? So how we do it signature way is we upload the NDA and contract, we create a template using that NDA, we select the template and assign the signers. So because I have 3 here, I'll assign the 3 signers here. So because if I have 10 signers, I can assign 10 signers to that template. So each one of them will receive the NDA, each one of them will sign the NDA, and HR will receive the soft copy on email and signature account. So very simple and very easy. Just need to create a template with the NDA, or which is the document which is required, which has to be signed by every consultant. So just need to upload that document, and that's it. Just need to select the signer, and you can just so easy to do that. So we'll just see how that works, a use case about that also. So let me go back to the dashboard here. Yeah. So coming back to the dashboard, let's just go where the templates is. So my templates, I can see the templates here. So already there are a couple of templates here. So let me just create a template. I'll just create a template using this button here, create template. So the document name is going to be, let's say, contract for consultants, or let's call it as NDA for consultants. The document category is going to be a NDA. This NDA will be for all consultants. Let's see. So I select template parameter here where the signer is going to be 1 and the observer is going to be 1. And I save in next. I import the template here, which is a sample NDA. And I assign this all parameters to that NDA. And I do save and next. I select the type of signature which I would be wanting every time from all my consultants. So let's say I select electronic sign here. So this is a standard NDA which we follow for all of our consultants. So just creating a template with that. And let's say I place a placeholder here to save and next. Save template. So now the template is saved. So now let's say I have 4 consultants and all 4 of them like today is the renewal date maybe, and today to all those 4 consultants I have to send this send this NDA. So I just say use. So signer 1, I can select the signer 1 here. Let's say this first consultant is going to be Yogesh. So I select Yogesh as a signer here. I map let's say Deepika as the observer here. I select a due date, which is 27, and a reminder 1 day before. That's it. So very easy. In just one step, I could send an NDA to that consultant. So let's say now I have somebody else, like I have another consultant of mine whom I have to send the NDA. So again, I'll say use. I select the consultant here. So Amia is going to be the consultant here. Next consultant, I map a observer as Deepika. I select the due date, reminder 1 day before. That's it. So very easy. So anytime a new consultant drops in, I just have to use that template. So very easy to use, and saves your time, saves your effort, like printing, scanning, signing document, calling the consultant at your office, making him sign the document, and storing the document. All of the thing is saved here. Coming back to our PPT. So we've already been. So API integration, talking about API integration, yes, Signature integrates into all human resource web portals, management systems, mobile application, Active Directory systems. So it will be integrated into all of this to give you a smooth and secure signing experience across all platforms. Packed with features standard set, which is the dashboard, signing types, file formats, supporting a large number of file formats. The signing types we have is electronic, digital, biometric. We also have live signature, we have bulk signing, we have advanced signing like Aadhaar sign for India, which is a national ID signing process where you can select a number of options like observers, notifications, you can see, you can send private messages to your signers. You can also reassign or decline the document, like let's say I'm not available for a certain number of days and I want my one of my colleague to sign on my behalf, so I can just reassign the document to him. Templates, which we already have been through a demo. Co-signing feature is like when you want to, when two people are signing from same PC, so same system, let's say like if I enable co-signing and I'm signing the document, so even Yogesh can sign the document at the same time using a OTP verification. Quick sign is where you just sign the document at the time of uploading itself if only you are the signer. Advanced set of feature where we have location binding. If you want a particular signer to sign the document in certain location only, so you can use the location binding feature. Shared access is where you allow your colleagues to access your documents. AD integration is for the organizational users for ease of use, so you can have the same password for all of your systems. It can be a HR system, can be signature, can be the Windows system. Bulk signing, we've already seen the demo. Mobile app, sorry, bulk signing is something else where we do the automated PDF bulk signing. Bulk sending is where which the demo we saw right now. We do have a mobile app also where you can sign documents from anywhere in the world. API integration, yes, we do have ready APIs. Audit trail, so audit trail, you track and you see every minute process happening on the document, like signing the document, from where signed, how signed, the timestamps, and everything. The document verification feature, it allows you to verify the document before signing and also after signing. So before, if somebody uploads the document with some minor change in the document, you can just verify the document and then you can sign it. Moving to the certificate of completion, it gives you irrefutable evidence of signing. So if somebody denies that I have not signed the document, here you have the certificate of signature. So where you can show all the details of the signer, which captures timestamp, latitude, longitude, IP address, device, and browser. So basically, when I was a signer here to this document, I can see everything: the IP address which I used for signing, the browser, the lat long, the timestamp and everything. So Yogesh was a signer here. I can see his details also, and everything is recorded in blockchain. So nobody can, at times deny that, yeah, no, I have not signed the document and anything like that. So you just have this evidence of signing. Live signature, very interesting signing type, also very useful for the HR basically. When you just appointing some consultants overseas, you're appointing some employee on the remote locations, so you just sign the documents using live signature, like offer letter or onboarding document or anything for that matter. So you just enable live signature where you can see the signer screen, you can see the signer, you can talk to the signer. So very easy, very secure, and feels like you're signing in live. Also, in this case, in live signature, nobody, like the signer, cannot deny because the recording is available in which the live signature session has happened. So very useful when HR wants to sign the documents overseas, or from some remote locations. Yeah, so that's it about the HR use cases. Rest, we have many individual use cases for the HR, from ranging from NDAs, contracts, onboarding forms, enrollment forms, tax forms, which can be used internally and externally also. So more or less, that's it about the HR use cases, and we are open for the questions here. uh, we also have a poll question with this webinar, and I would love to know the answers here. So I'm launching the poll. I hope everybody will be answering this. Yeah. So the poll is open, and please answer the poll. The question is, which day of the week do you think is the most productive day of the week? So we have the answers here as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so we're getting good responses here. 40% of people have voted, 47 have voted. Waiting for the others to vote for the answers here. We'll close the poll in next 15-20 seconds. So please, I request everybody to answer the question. Wow, so Thursday is 0%. Good, we're getting good responses. 60% of people have voted, waiting for the next 40. Wednesday is the most voted day, productive day of the week. Let's see what is the right answer. Okay, so we'll close the poll at in next 5 seconds. Okay, so maximum responses we've got for Wednesday, which is 44%, but the right answer is Tuesday, which is 22%. So Tuesday is the most productive day of the week. Fine. So we are open for the questions, and please type it in the question box so we can just answer the questions here. Yes, we are recording the session, and we will be sending the recording of the session also to all of the people who have attended and also to the people who have registered but not attended. We will send the recording to them. Open for all questions from the sales team, from the HR team about all the use cases or anything else you would like to know about how signatures fitment is there into the HR departments. Please type it in the question box, and I will be there to answer the questions here. Okay, so what is the difference between auto assign and reassign? Auto assign is where you are not available for 10 days and you know about it and you auto assign. So you, before going for the planned leave, like you send a mail that I'm not available for next 10 days, before going for a leave, you just auto assign your documents to your colleague. So he is going to sign the documents on your behalf. And reassign is going to be where you like a document comes to you and then you come to know about it that this document is not meant for you and your colleague, one of the colleague has to sign the document. So you reassign that document to him. Auto assign is also reassign, but you auto assign. So you just keep that window open for 10 days. Like this 10 days, I won't be signing on my behalf. This person is going to sign. And reassign is you immediately do that. Any more questions? We're still waiting for the questions here and customizable as per different national IDs again. Okay, so currently for national ID signing, we have only Aadhaar e-sign for India. If you are talking about customization for signers, so one signer signing using Aadhaar and the other signing using e-sign, so that is not possible because that is a mandate by Aadhaar sign itself that we cannot sign the document using two different signatures. So if the document has to be signed, it will be signed only by using by e-sign or the Aadhaar sign. So in this case, where HR is signing using Aadhaar sign, the candidate can also sign using Aadhaar e-sign. Still open for the questions, and I request everyone to fill up their queries here. Yes, we can in UK and national security number in US. Yes, that is possible. It is right now not live, but yes, it can be done and it is possible also. We're still open for the questions, and I would request all of our internal team and the external attendees to ask and put in their queries here in the question box. We're still waiting for the questions. Still open for the questions if anybody has any queries. We'll close in next 2 minutes. We're still open for the questions. I think that's it about the questions for today, and I would request everyone to stay updated about Signature webinars on the webinar page of Signature website for all the updates, product updates, and everything. You can also follow us on our social media channels, which is Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn for the product updates and everything coming up new. Meanwhile, I request everyone to sign up for a free trial, which will give you. Okay, we have a question here, so let me just. Yes, segmentation possible for different group of signers, like 10 in HR, say 3 in legal. Yes, that is possible. In this case, you need to create a groups. So where we imported a bulk signers list, you need to create a group. So where you create a HR group, you create a legal group. So in the HR group, you add 10 signers. In legal group, you add 3 signers and just select these 3 signers, these 10 signers for a particular document. So yes, that is possible. Any more questions? We're still waiting for the questions here. I hope the questions are done. We can close for now. Anybody who has many more queries or questions can get in touch with me personally on my mail ID, which is shruti.vishnupurikar@signetinfotech.com. And I'll get back to you with the answer for that query. Thanks for attending the webinar, and for any queries, you can also type in with this email IDs, which is hello@signature.io and support@signature.io. You can follow us on our social media channels. Meanwhile, I request everyone to sign up for a free trial and explore the solution. Thank you and good night, everyone.